On paper, this might be the best strat in Boom Beach. I got the sniffles today, so excuse me if I feel a bit sick or sound a bit sick, but we got another Lazortron strategy today, and it was inevitable that I was going to use Lazortrons with Scorchers, but I saw a comment yesterday saying I should try a Scorcher, Bombardier, and Lazortron strat, and I was like, you know what? Why not throw three of the most broken troops in the same strat in Boom Beach here and see what happens now. Just because you put a couple broken troops together doesn't mean it'll necessarily be good. They kind of diminish their utility when you're sacrificing one troop for another. And the thing about the Scorchers is they're just there to protect what troop is behind them. And if there are less of them, then the troops behind them are more likely to get exposed. But for this first battle, it was an ice base, not boosted, and we were able to tear through it, and somehow I ended with 115 energy. Scorcher strats just always spoil me. Aw, we got a nice heart base here. Alright, this makes me feel good, but we're gonna have to destroy you and also consider our gold here. So, your attempts at trying to soften me up here and make me pass over your base because you got a nice heart, as the design will not work, but we do need some free gold. So I gotta get better, like I said, at using energy. We are already out of energy, and we almost lost some Scorchers or Bombardiers already. That would not be good. By the way, if you awesome people want to support us, the best way to do that, other than subscribing, is to get our creator code Cosmic plugged in. Really helps us out. Click that link in the second line of the description. Thanks. But anyway, I'm starting to think if I want to survive some of my troops more, it might make more sense to bring Private Bullet, act as another tank. I just watched a Bombardier take on a minefield there. Unfortunately, the minefield won, and there was nothing I could really do about it, but that is a good attack because we only lost one Bombardier, and we need to stack up our gold. I want to see how much gold I actually am at. You know, I was slightly considering trying Smoky Lasertrons, which would be a nightmare. I don't think I would be able to do all my boats of Lasertrons, but if that's something you want to see, let me know down below. Smoky Lasertrons would be interesting, but we're at 2.4 million gold, so we will have to stack that up over the next couple days because there is no way it's gonna work out in a good favor. We might have like 2-3 attacks max with it, and I'm not even sure if we'd be able to take out a base. Lasertrons are just so darn expensive. We wouldn't have any GBE for like smokes and the preceding shocks after the smokes, and then as you know, Lasertrons are a bit squishy to certain defenses, so it would be inevitable that we lose a good chunk of our Lasertrons, but I think I'm like kind of convincing myself out of it, but you guys know that I have to do it now that I mentioned it. We're gonna just bark down that HQ. Our barrage artillery should get it. So we got a gift of a level 63 here. So now we are just slowly building up the gold, and yeah, we're up to 2,600,000. I removed the resource reward statue right before the Lazortrons came out because I hit max level last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever the Mega Crab was. And I was like, we don't need this anymore, and now here I am kind of struggling on the gold front, which if I had the resource reward, that'd be really nice, because usually gold is the most bountiful resource at the max level here. People don't really have means to spend it, so it is inevitably the most popular resource, so to speak, or just the most, or the least popular because people just don't use it. Now, I was like slightly considering boosting gold production in the tribe, and then I remembered that boosting your resource production through statues or the tribe is not worth it. Now, I got raw crystals to spend, so maybe even if it does just produce like a couple thousand more per hour or whatever, it would be worth it for what I'm trying to accomplish, but I can't bring myself to actually do it. Just the residences are so inefficient, and I'm saving my resource boat for if I ever need it, if there is another update or something like that. by the way, Boom Beach. Can you get us in the loop? Do you have any progress updates on what's to come in the future? We need something. The players are getting a little bit antsy. We want to see what's in the future of Boom Beach. I feel like I don't want to be optimistic, because then it just comes back and people are like not happy when you're optimistic, and then you're ultimately disappointed. But I feel like they're cooking up something big for in the Boom Beach, just because of how they've only been doing like for like community outreach. They only really do the like this month in Boom Beach, it seems. So yeah, maybe they're up to something. I'm not sure, but this next base here should be pretty easy. The Lazortrons are doing work. I love it when they get these diagonals going. I guess there's not really any difference from any other strat. They just get that like arc going to the right, and it just obliterates every single defense. And then you just have an excess of energy here, and surprisingly, we have not lost a single troop. Right as I'm saying that, a Scorcher explodes. But we've been blessed the last few attacks here and not really losing any. So we are building up that gold for when I inevitably try Smoky Lasertrons. No way. 2 heart bases in the same video. Oh my gosh. They got to be the same account owner. That is awesome. And they got ISS spelled out on the beach there. But I'm going to leave those mines alone. Over here, I see you're hiding some boom mines, or at least one right there. Okay, so that box of critters got 2. We're going to leave that the letters, like I said there. And we are going to get our troops over here. And hopefully they do not scramble out of reach there. But we get a couple shocks out. No, I forgot about Everspark. I bet the critters are going to troll me here, and they're going to ruin the letters. But we're going to have to consolidate our troops here just so we can avoid taking out those letters. And that is a big mistake because of the shock launcher. That shock launcher threw the shock at the perfect time, right as they were clumped up. It looks like we destroyed a bit of the eye, but other than that, I think we should be fine. You can still see it says ISS, so I didn't fully destroy it, but the troops really have no reason to walk over that way. But I'm at like 3 million gold right now, and me sacrificing some of my troops to still somewhat destroy the lettering in the mines there, not really gold efficient. We still came out like 30,000 gold on top, so I'll take it. Definitely worth it. But nosy hound dog here, almost like groundhog. Let's see what you got. And so far this strat, I was like, it's too good to be true. You know, on paper, this is gonna be a good strat. It's a great strat, but there's always something that goes wrong. So far, we have not run into problems with this strat, and this has to be one of the better strats at Boom Beach. When you throw Scorchers and a broken proto troop together, there is just nothing that matches it. You need so much like defensive damage and health to be able to counter it. Like, my goodness, we've only lost a handful of troops today as well. The Lazortrons are just doing incredible work, and that's kind of on the base design people, because they are stacking their defenses like they shouldn't be on Lazortron week. So if you had a super spread out base, that probably wouldn't work either, because the Scorchers are still Scorchers, but then the Lazortrons won't have as much damage to buildings behind. If you had it super spread out, the Bombardiers would have a long way to run. Like, the only way to counter that is just by going like full defensive statues. If we were somehow able to get rid of those shield generators, this might be like the one base that Smoky Lasertrons would work. But I still don't get the idea here of putting those 3 shield generators where they are, because it's Lazortron week, my friend, and you are not going to have a good time defending the Lazortrons with this. But one thing I think I'm going to do this attack is we're going to bark down some of the defenses over here, assuming we can or have enough energy. But that could run problems over here, and then we're able to get a nice shock right there, and that's essentially the whole base. Now, maybe his shield generators will help out Slugger here. but I just don't see the point in investing such prototype parts into prototypes like this. That made sense. For Lasertron Week, or like you're putting it in prime position for the Lazortrons to just get it before you even get to the HQ. Like, what are you defending against? Like Smoky Warriors, Smoky Zukas? It's Lasertron Week, my friend. You gotta change it up a little bit. Maybe they didn't realize it's Lasertron Week, or they haven't been on Boom Beach in a minute. But we're able to get 179 energy, and let's see where that puts us for the gold. I think we just broke 4 million. Yes, we did. Retraining it puts us just under. Let's see if we get our resonances collected. Does that put us back over? We are so close. Oh my gosh, 3K away. But if I stack that gold up, I have to try Smoky Lasertrons. And I might not do a full video on it, but I'm going to try at least 1 or 2 attacks to see if it's even possible. But I got to find the right base to do it. But thanks for making it to the end. You guys are our best viewers. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's Boom Beach video. Bye-bye.